Here I am north of Virginia City, Granite Creek Road, about 4 or 5 miles up the road. Nothing particularly difficult about it, pretty easy to get to. Just a spur off to the left, just before the gate there. And I found this spot looking south and a little bit west. And what I noticed first off was the fact that there was no traffic sound, not a sound. Here's a picture of the van being shaded by a juniper tree. The afternoon sun, have a dark van. It's kind of important to make sure you don't get cooked in the afternoon. And here's the first sitting on the bluff. An enjoyable sitting. Clouds, of course, weren't there that day. We'll get something else here a little different. And just watching the shade move in the foreground during this sitting. And I'll just shut up here and let you enjoy the rest of it. Okay, as the sun transits over there to the right, the shadow, it's nice to get some shade every once in a while when you're exposed like this, at the top of a mountain. And that was no more obvious than the next day when I ran into this. Of course, if you are on the top of a mountain and you see something like this approaching, it's a good idea to get out of there. which is what I did. This sitting didn't last long. It sure cooled off awful fast, I'll tell you. Seeing that come in like that. Yeah, I ditched for the van real quick. And then being a little disappointed, I continued with another sitting on the next day. And here we are. Weather's cleared up. Everything looks normal. However, what you see here are some rocks here to the right. And I think it will be obvious over time that locations are not the same, that there is a vibe or a feel to a particular area, be that relatively small or local, or let's say, you know, county-wide or statewide. There are all different ways in which, of course, land is, you know, made, and what materials are there. And I think during this sitting it was particularly unusual because I was extremely steady. Thoughts were not coming at all. And I found this unusual since I'm pretty aware of, you know, how I'm feeling, and, you know, my diet's pretty much the same. Hours, sleep, wake, exercise, all the same. But there was something different about this location. And I couldn't figure it out right there. I didn't want to interrupt my sitting, of course, because I was enjoying myself, looking at this beautiful scenery here in Montana. So I just let it go, continued my sitting, and I have some thoughts on this in the next clip here. Okay, not that you can tell, but we're coming to the end of the sitting here, and it was unusual, to say the least. And so I wanted to explore what could have been so different about this, and the only thing I came up with was that I was actually sitting on quite a large rock. And here are some smaller samples here, just to the north of where I'm sitting. There's my platform and my bench. And I believe these are granite rocks. Maybe somebody that has some expertise in mineralogy can determine what they are, but the vibe was different, no question about it. Now, this is one of my favorite places. I haven't been to many, but this is on the list for a return, for sure, to see if there's something to this, if it was just me. But anyway, it's definitely on the list as a place that has a different vibe, I think, relative to the rocks that I was sitting on. But again, we'll check it out at some future date. So Virginia City, Montana, definitely on the list. I hope you enjoyed the video.